Hi, Seekers. Welcome back to No Madness Live. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Oop. Look at John here. Hold on. Live chat. Woo! Look at everybody. Whoa! Hi. I got the chat pulled up over here because I don't want to miss a thing. I seen that one black out for a sec. Did it? What? Now, if I'm crackling, let me know. I'm going to hook the speaker up. Sammy, thank you for being a member of the Willies for 5 months. Congrats on the 10K. Stay sassy. Always. I don't know any other way. I'm sure it'll never change. Grandma was sassy till the day she died. God bless her. And God rest her soul. I did it. I made it. Because apparently my short with the rest in peace Ozzy, I didn't even put his last name. Just rest in peace Ozzy. I didn't tag him. It got 1 million views. What? That's nuts. I did not have any rest. I went to the grocery store, get Mr. No Madness all his food for the week. You know. But I'm going to sleep good tonight. Yeah, it was crazy. But that's how I got a ton. It was like 5 days. So anyway, if you're new here and you came from that, welcome. Thank you. You liked the zoo video? Thank you. I made it look pretty professional, did I not? I wanted it to touch your heart. Thank you, Havasu Mom. So, Foodie. Now, she is my favorite show, okay? But I'm living for this moment of Amber's bajillionth breakup, but she's not the problem, right? They're both the problem. We know that. But, yeah, after what Amber did to Beck, I'm kind of enjoying the, give it to her, Emily, give it to her. I really am. Now, does Foodie even go on camera during this I went to the hospital in rural Syria, using up resources of a war-torn country that's short on supplies because she can't put the fork down or wash her hands? She does? No, she don't. So we're just going to stare at me? Are people going to have a problem with that, or do you want to look at a black screen? You choose. Put a 1 if you want to stare at me while I do the reaction to the audio. Put a 2 if you want to stare at a black screen. That's a lot of 1s. So if anybody comes in and goes, how come we're not watching her? Will you guys take the reins? All you 1s? Thank you. Because people will roll in late, and then they'll be like, "What? Why are we watching you? Where's Foodie?" Well, here's Foodie. Right there. So apparently, Foodie's not going on camera. You want to stare at my ugly mug? Fine. You want me to lip sync? You got my back? Thank you, Pug Mama. Love you. Look at all the green. God bless you guys. We're still green in the chat. Woo, 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 woo. This is our double feature today. This morning. We're staying on the Amber Lynn thing. Now, I am going to cover in its entirety her reaction to Mr. Snowflake Or, yeah, I want her reaction to Mr. Snowflake, because she gets cocky, then she cries. It's a whole thing. But we've got to go in right when she starts reading those. She's a hot mess right now. We have to do it, folks. And then we have to see the retaliation of Emily. We got a lot going on in girl world. It's insane. And it's the beginning of the month. Lordy be, child. Never a dull moment. And I don't know if Foodie hasn't gone live since in 2 days. Or did I miss something? Did she go live again? I told you, it's been a crazy weekend. Pulpy's been working overtime. Appreciate Pulpy. He's been working overtime. Every time I get a notification, Pulpy's live again, trying to set all this stuff in order. There's more booms going off in Syria. Oh. Salah had his toe stitches removed, so she did a photo op at the dock. What? Okay, hold on. These girls, man. They just can't produce enough content, I suppose. Let me look. I'm not going to cover little Sasa on her community post. I didn't see there's no photo op. She take it down. There's no photo op. There's Sasa. And then, thank you so much to everyone who's donated to Sasa. Yeah, where's the receipts? Anyway, don't care. So there's that. We seen the price of special needs school, and it's not the amount she said, just saying. And Heroic Hearts, they're the ones that fund it. They're the organization that funds it. The only receipts she's going to show are KFG. That's another question I have. So, let's get into it. I got to watch this. Did we turn on the speaker? No, you didn't even tell me. Oh, honey, when we do it for children and when we do it for animals, as soon as YouTube gives me the donate button, now that we hit 10K, we're off and running. And it's going to be once a month. We're going to do, it's always going to be kids or animals. I'm sorry. But that's my passion. Yep. As soon as YouTube gives me my button. Did it connect? Let me click. It did. I hear a fan. She's my favorite show. Foodie makes me laugh like no other. She is a full-on shit show. Like she really does. Unintentionally makes me laugh. She's going, now she's laying there with an IV at home, right? Luann, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Congratulations on your 10K. So happy for you. I'm blown away. I am very humbled.
Sorry. The internet is not really fast. Like, I'm having issues with the internet.
Well, you are in Syria, sweetheart.
Body internet.
Where'd you go?
As you know. Hey, Tangerine.
Thank you, Pauline.
Kristen's stream. Scapegoat. Why be different? We see 17 Rumble viewers. Kimberly.
I don't know. We're watching it together. I've been gone. Are you supposed to be the purple one? You put pupil. But not like eye pupil. It's purple without a P. Or an R, I mean. Good God. She's having issues with everything. No internet. And that's their only source of income. This is great.
Glabby.
Magwencia.
Poetic. Hi,
Poetic.
Alicia. Jennifer. Susie Q. Running with Sporks.
Okay, moving on.
Not blocked Crow.
You're with
Hey,
Black
Elsie
Crow.
girl. How come I don't see your names? These
Shelly, Michigan's on high alert. Honey, I know. It's the wildfires. What chemicals in the air? We've all had sore throats for 2 days. And then we're not sick. We know. It's bad. I ain't picking my nose, Angel. Chill out. You pick your nose. You know she's hijab and pants free. Probably. Or maybe being on camera takes up more internet. Can you imagine? Turn the fan off. You can't make this shit up. Dax, thank you for being a member of the Willies for 12 months. Thank you for making content that is Gen X fun. You know it. We all have the same personality, unfortunately. But fortunately. We're authentic assholes.
McCheese, Living Eye Roll.
McCheese.
Lisa. Some of you remember your names. Lemon, Tangerine, Winston. Yeah, we're okay. Not much.
Move on.
Undead Ramen, Karen. 916, Nicole.
Gross, Cassandra.
The thumbnail is wild, carefree, methadone. It's such clickbait. Oh. Yeah, I've been sick, guys. Like, I've been really sick. Oh my gosh.
I'm wearing that one. She's
Hey,
sick.
Hoodie.
She's sick.
Hi, Michelle.
We might need to write this down. We're not even counting Canada, okay? All the ER visas. We ain't got time for that. Starting at age 17? No. But she went to Kuwait. Right? She went to Kuwait. Her sugars. She had kidney infection. She had a boil. High blood sugars. She went to the ER like 3 or 4 times in Kuwait. Right? Romance scam, love of a lifetime, right? He's 10 years younger, running Meemaw to the clinic. Come on, Meemaw, right? Then she went on a trip with him to Thailand. Got a boil. Back to the ER. And then, of course, went back to Canada, back in the ER. Kai Bella, right? Then she went back to Thailand. Oh, she got really sick. She had to go to the pharmacy. Then she went to Canada, but she wasn't there long enough. 2 weeks tops. 3 weeks. Then she went to Syria. Now she got an intestinal. Everybody's screaming parasite. Giardiasis, or whatever the name of that parasite is, you get from unclean vegetables and food, like the kind you get in Mexico. And yeah. And even from being uncleanly. Did you also know that there's... I'm itching, sorry. Did you also know that there's another parasite over there from getting bit by sand flies? Remember all the itching and the bumps? That one requires ivermectin. There's also a parasite with worms over there. The Giardia. Sandflies. That's what they called it. When I looked up, how do you get a parasite in Syria? It came up. Sandflies. So is it like a bot fly? I don't know. But I don't want to itch. We all need a vitamin B shot. I'm going to go take a hot shower with the tire brush when I'm done. So anyway, could be ringworm. Carry on.
Well, I'm just keeping the camera off so that the live stream will work. It takes less bandwidth.
Told you. Her camera takes more bandwidth. Where'd you go?
So for today, guys, while I'm in this area, I'm in rural Syria right now. We're in the middle of moving, so we're staying with...
I was going to say, you moved away from Sasa, your little girl you love with all your heart, to stay somewhere else before you move. Okay.
People we know until the house is ready in a few days. Hey, Susie.
So do you think they're in their house now? A few days. We're at 2 days. Today's 3 days.
I know. I don't like the camera off either. You know I like showing you my mug.
Now you like looking at yourself. A bot fly larva.
Your names are changed, Saber. Why? I don't get it. Come here, Juice.
Cat content in the dark.
Come here, baby.
But baby mama nub you.
So yeah, I'll tell you the story about that.
Let's do it.
We're moving into Salah's home.
Please turn the camera on. Please, please, please. You know she can't help herself. Unless it's so bad that we will be sassy about it. We will try not to be. I can't say we won't because I don't lie. We'll try not to be. Who am I kidding? I'll lie. Come on now.
Inshallah, I should say. Hey, Stacy from Greece, the connection is bad still?
So wait a minute, what? Giardia can be also transmitted the way Salah likes to love play. You talking about... Is that what you're talking about? The poo. Well, she likes to dig at herself.
Can you guys hear me okay or what? Let me try to point this towards the window.
Why?
We don't have, community tab.
She didn't finish the sentence. We don't have you know.
Wow, 38 months. Hello, Queen. Where have you been? Ready, set, rebees. Thank you. Okay, you can hear me? All right.
It's questionable.
So.
She's high and naked.
Running with Sporks. Guilty Beezer, we can hear you. Thank you, Running with Sporks. Ready, set, rebees. Haley, you can hear me perfectly. All right, Bees McCheese.
The you-knows are getting worse. Yeah, they are, Cindy Lou Hoo. Because she has to stop herself to see what she can even talk about. And then she stops herself with a you-know. No Starlink. Are they getting Starlink? Wow. That's Sasa. What? The Sasa fundraiser getting her an AC and Starlink? Starlink's expensive. It costs more than your AC that you're not going to be able to run on solar. Look at you guys moving up in the Syria neighborhood.
Well, guys, I was sick. Super sick. So remember I told you that picture is even from
Rebecca, thank you so much for the super chat. Good day, my American friends. Let's all be more tenacious about the receipts than those parasites that set up home in her body for the summer. I'm sick of this germ. Spoken like a true seeker. Token Diva. Thank you, Canadian. Oh, Canada. Wicked awesome weekend. Same here.
Yeah, like I weighed myself. I lost like 5 kgs.
What is that, water weight? How much is 5 kgs? Isn't that like 2.5 times? So 10 pounds? Isn't that like 10 pounds? That's 11 pounds. Girl. If you're over 200 pounds overweight, wouldn't 10 pounds or 11 pounds not even be noticeable? Right. Just a YouTuber. Thank you for being a member of the Willies for a month. Yeehaw from Texas. That's what I'm saying. Yeehaw.
But it's probably all going to come back because I've been really
Because you're going to go right back to eating shit.
Sick, you know?
Hey, did they move away from the KFG? Maybe it won't come back. She don't know how to cook. There's no fast food.
I'm like, oh no, hi Lily, I have to ERBs in like every country I go.
Every country.
But this is not diabetes related this time.
Okay.
Or anything like that. It was literally just, I don't know if it was food poisoning.
So
Okay.
you don't even know. They didn't even test you for a parasite, yet they treated you? The first thing they should do is test you for a parasite and rule it out. You don't have a diagnosis? Oh, fuck. You know those things can go throughout your whole body. They can get in your brain. You get that, right? Oh. And we were worried about the rabies. This is a whole new set of worries.
Okay, so what happened was we had to, remember we made that Uzi and I did the video for it. So we show up for dinner. Now, we had to go pick up the meat. And
Boiled lamb.
the meat was hanging in a window and I thought,
no way. They do that. I see it. I see chickens like defeathered, but the full body hanging in the windows. Wait a minute. What? What? So she ate lamb. Was the lamb hanging in the window and then they grinded it up for her? Because she's already getting a parasite in her brain. I don't think Syrian people get food poisoning. They're used to the bacteria, right? I don't know any of these things. Token Diva, thank you for the Canadian Super Chat again. I love your streams. I love you. For real. They don't have the labs to test for anything.
I wonder if my stomach, listen, okay?
It is way more common in countries that do not regulate temperatures of stored meat, all the things. My aunt almost died in Mexico because of the food parasite she got. And they didn't treat her properly. She almost died. My cousin literally flew to Mexico, carried her on the plane. She couldn't even walk. They almost denied them a flight. He said, if I don't get my mom to Florida right now, she's going to die. Please don't stop us. And when she got to Florida and they did all the proper testing, she had a parasite. I don't remember the name of it. It could have been the Leisha something. Leish. Can't remember the full name of it. But anyway, they said 24 hours, she wouldn't have woke up. The end. She lived in Mexico. She was so careful.
If you're from another country and you're not used to the bacteria in a foreign country, things can get bad, all right? So I thought, okay, it's probably okay because people eat this meat every day, right? Not me, I don't eat it every day. So, but the thing is, I don't think it was food related.
Come on, then it was diabetic related.
Because I was thinking E. coli.
Leishmaniasis. Thank you.
That's how sick I was.
That's how sick my aunt was. And they treated her. They didn't even test her, but they treated her. And then she felt better. And then came the crash. It didn't kill it.
Because the lady, Noor, who was cooking...
She'll keep changing her story. She will, trust me.
Scapegoat.
Foodie, come on.
The meat boiled, you're right, it would have killed it. You're right. So it's not the food. It was some kind of bug because basically Noor...
She never got diagnosed. Foodie did not get diagnosed. She was sent to the hospital. No diagnosis. That means no blood tests.
Started to feel ill while she was cooking. I noticed...
You know it's transmittable too. You know that, right?
She didn't really have the energy, and she said, I don't feel very well. And then right shortly after eating, she has young children. One of her children vomited.
She went to a hospital in Florida, and they had to run ivermectin mixed. It was a cocktail because you got to kill not only the bacteria but the adults. What is it like? When it progresses, it was the whole thing. It was a cocktail, IV cocktails. But in the end, I still believe that's what she passed away from. I do believe that. The parasite.
And then the other one.
I looked up specifically Syria. Parasites in Syria. In Syria specifically. Do you know it is a big thing there? I'll show you. You guys didn't obviously look it up. I always do my research because I have to know what's going on, especially if you gross me out. Syria? Parasite. Infectious. Okay. So there is no. What I put in before was, what parasites can people get in Syria from food? Here we go. Here they are. There's lots. You can even just remove food because there is one from the bites of a sand fly, not flea, fly. Ugh. So there's the leash. Right. The most common is the cutaneous. This is the most common. It'll cause skin sores and ulcers. It's by sand fly bites and can lead to disfiguring scars. Then there is the visceral one. This is cutaneous, which means skin. This is visceral. It's less common, but can be fatal. The liver and the spleen. Then there's the intestinal, which is a type of worm or protozoa that infects the digestive system. So you have toxoplasmosis. Oh my gosh, Token Diva, thank you again for the Canadian Super Chat. How is her channel still up? And she's one of the ties. I don't understand. How is her channel still up? You said it twice. I don't know. I'm not a YouTube employee, or trust me. I mean, I can imagine with 16 million channels, it takes a while. So the intestinal parasites, yeah. Toxoplasmosis, everybody's heard of that one. It's the Gandhi parasite. That's through cat feces. So there's that. Okay, so this one has been present in Syria for centuries. And now it's widespread. The leishmaniasis, that one. The leishmaniasis. That one's the most common and is widespread. Because of the sandflies, they transmit this. And you can get it internally too. Yep, and it can cause skin ulcers. She's been scratching a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then if you look up the, if I put in intestinal, you'll get the other one. You will get the giardiasis. You guys say giardia, it's giardiasis. That's a common cause of diarrheal illness worldwide. This one's been detected in Syrian refugees and is associated with symptoms known as abdominal loose stool, flatulence, belching. It's also been linked to failure to thrive in children. This one is the ringworm, hookworm one, and the whipworm. That's when you're exposed to the embryonated eggs in the environment. Then there's the dysentery one. See, there's so many. There's so many in Syria that are like intestinal. You honestly can't treat it without testing. There's so many intestinal ones. And each one, if you put in treatment, they all have different treatment. Some don't work. You got to use something else. It's crazy. She did not vax before she went there. Nope. Hi, here you are. Leanie's like, I'm glad I ate dinner. Me too. Early. Yeah. And some of it requires ivermectin with a certain antibiotic. Some require a different antibiotic. So you got to be tested. She was not even diagnosed. She's laying there trying to figure it out. Let that sink in. There ain't no way. Wouldn't happen to me.
Started to feel sick. And then her sister became ill that night. And then the next day,
I think she's making that up.
I was feeling very, very ill. Now, I never actually vomited, but the other issue, like
Stool sample. There's different parasites that require different antibiotics. I was reading about it. She probably has a couple different types, perhaps, because she was getting bit a lot. She was scratching. She was getting bed bug or bug bites.
like were like 10, 20, like a million times a day, just constant. Like, it's awful. And I felt like I was going to, like, really bad nausea, dizzy, like I just felt dehydrated. What? What is that? I don't know what that is, Jessica. Sorry. So I couldn't tell you. But there's no, I don't think there's any pork here. I think it's, oh, maybe, I don't know. I don't think so, though. Yeah. No, Laura, that was fine. Like, I didn't really have a lot of food in the house, but, anyway, so, and we had to move, and I was like, every day was getting worse. Like, I was worse sick. They
Whoa.
have the meat chicken out in the sun for hours, and people still buy it. Be careful. Yeah, Shayla. Like, right? Oh,
No, my aunt passed away.
I don't get it. Welcome, Salam, H2B. Hey, Barbie.
We still think it was. She became so weak even after she was treated properly. I think because she was treated improperly in Mexico and almost died before she came home. Even though she went in the hospital and had all the proper treatment, I still think that she never recovered. She never recovered. Thank you, Token Diva, again. I love the rabbit and the bears behind you. I just started my first Lego. My boyfriend bought me Starry Night. Oh, I bet that's cool. Wow. Yeah, I hope Julia's parasite free.
Barb. Hey, Mama. What? Yeah.
Yo, Mama. I thought you were in the Lowell's Cow University now. You're doing much better over there. I gotta hand that to you. Because I was watching Savage. She was actually giving you kudos. They had to move, and she got sick, so she didn't need to help. She never helped anyway.
So.
Thank you, Blue Daisy.
The squatty.
Thank you, Elizabeth. She probably laid in that bathroom with just her ass over the hole, right? Just bring me a pillow. There is no sense in me getting up and down. I'm just going to lay here, just right over the hole in the bathroom.
Hey, Zoe's.
What, the ice cream rabbit? Just go on Amazon and put in a micro building block rabbit set. You'll see them. This is the skeleton one. That's the ice cream. And then this is the DJ bear. They call her Rock Girl, but I call her DJ.
So I'm still not very. I'm on a ton of medication for. Basically, I have a pretty bad intestinal tract infection.
Parasite. That's a parasite. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's a parasite.
So I have to be on meds for that. No accidents like that.
She said a bunch of meds.
Don't worry about it.
Rebecca, thank you so much for the super chat. Love you. Come to Australia, Foodie. Come play with our big red kangaroos. They'd love to paw you. They like to whoop ass. Freaking love kangaroos. Do you know how many videos I watch where kangaroos whip a man's ass? It's hilarious. I love when they flex too. Like, I love it. I don't know what my husband's doing. He's cleaning something.
Anyways. Old meat. No. Yeah,
She has not bathed in any hot water. So it's lack of hygiene too.
I didn't eat for like 4 days.
That's a lie.
Just started eating slowly.
Bullshit. Your idea of not eating, like, let's say you're eating fruit and you're eating a yogurt every hour, you're eating a cracker. That's still eating. Still eating. Just because you're not sitting in front of KFG, which may or may not be the culprit also. But meat, when you buy meat and it's hanging out in 100-degree heat, bitch, it's got to be producing some kind of bacteria. Token Diva again. Thank you. My American bully Lando Calrissian loves you. Well, thank you. Uh-oh.
You want some popcorn?
We're in trouble. No, thank you. But thank you, honey. He was going to share popcorn.
It's a medication that's called. I'm on an antibiotic and something called nifurocazide.
What? Nifurocazide. It's an oral nitrofuran antibiotic primarily used to treat diarrhea. Acute gastroenteritis. It is known for its local action within the gastrointestinal tract and is poorly absorbed into the bloodstream. Beyond its role in treating diarrhea, nifurocazide has also shown potential in inhibiting cancer cell growth and metastasis by blocking the STAT3 pathway. Okay. Could it be used for as an anti-parasitic? Yep. Okay, let's see how that works. It targets parasites. While primarily used for bacterial infections, it has demonstrated effectiveness against specific parasites. Giardia. She's got a parasite. Yep. The Giardia. The one we read about. There it is. And Leishmania. The Leishmania species. And the Trypanosoma species. Our girl's got a parasite. Go figure. Woof. Woof.
If you're real.
Wait. Parasite.
And apparently I had a little bit of a UTI as well. I think that's what the antibiotics are for.
Parasite. You probably got ivermectin too, didn't you? They're trying to kill all the parasites in your body. I love this for you. If your parasite got a parasite.
What else? And,
But would that scare her to go home? Hell no. Nope, she ain't leaving his side. This is nuts.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah, they just gave her meds to kill parasites, and they're used to it. They're used to it. Like, it's widespread because of the conditions there. And bad hygiene. And sand flies. They were bringing in sand for the cat to piss and shit in. There are so many combinations, plus the food she's eating. I'm telling you, what the... Even vegetables and fruits and the water there. So many combinations.
Hey, Breezes.
Yeah, if she were to get sepsis, she's never going home. Nope.
Yeah, I know. You know I'm sick when I don't eat. No, I couldn't. Oh my gosh. I was really
My
ill.
aunt couldn't eat. When she had those parasites, she couldn't eat. Nope. She was so sick.
Oh, man. I mean, I ate little bites
If she don't finish those antibiotics, like she's known for, that stuff's coming back with a vengeance, princess.
things here and there, but I couldn't eat, like, you know. No, they have Western toilets, most places. But you have to say, like, do you have a Western toilet somewhere?
They probably kicked her out because she shit so much.
At least in the hospital, because it's older. Dysentery? What is that?
Really, Dastardly? What happened? I've unsubbed from all but 2 reaction channels in Girl World. I've got to limit the amount of depravity, disgusting fetish shit, exploiting children. I won't cover it. I won't do it. That little girl, no, I'm not doing it.
My stomach. So the people who were sick, they got over it in 2 days. They're probably...
That's right, Foodie. This ain't Canada. With your little entitled gut. You're in Syria. You're eating meat hanging in a window in 100-degree heat. You fool. Even the yogurt looks sus, okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying.
probably used to that bacteria. Me? No. So 5 days, and now I'm on meds. Anyway, I went to a doctor the other day.
Now remember, Shala has to translate.
And
which is why she never finished the rabies series. I don't even think she got the first rabies shot, to be honest with you. We still have that. If she gets into hydrophobia, then the rabies kicked in. Chubby Cherub, welcome to the Willies. Willie scream. That yogurt, she kept saying, it's fresh, it's fresh. We went and freshly got it from the fresh market down on Fresh Street in the country of fresh, right? And I'm like, that's sus. It was like glop, watery, glop. I'm like, did we just make that out in the backyard? What's happening?
like out of his house. And yeah, I went to an actual doctor, and he was actually really like, he just like basically, you know, wrote
Now
up
remember, everything was translated by Salah.
everything. He was really nice. Wrote up everything. Sent me to the hospital for IV
Immediately to the hospital.
hydration and stuff like that. And yeah,
Possibly, gal. We don't know.
this is what it's for. This
If Foodie was making the food and she already had the parasite and she's shedding because she was using her hands, I don't know how it's transmitted, but yes, it is transmitted. So if she started making the whole family ill in the house because she was already, you know, the incubator, I don't know. Hell, the cat right now could be on an IV for all we know.
pill diapiril, it says for on the box.
It also says parasitic. For the 2 most common parasites in Syria. Bloop.
Is that the one I'm thinking about here?
See, she don't even know. She can't read the box.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just for diarrhea, guys. Nothing to worry about.
Intestinal, bad infections of the
Yeah. Parasites!
I
still am wondering if she got the parasite from the KFG. She's been eating it nonstop, way too much. She admits it, right? And then passed it on while she was cooking. Because she cooked with Noor 2 days before that. So Noor started getting sick. Do you see what I'm saying? Who gifted memberships? Oh, did I miss a... Oh my gosh, Chubby Cherub gifted 5 memberships. Welcome to the Willies. We got Halafala. We got Chantel's Dirt Floors, sorry. Stormy Jade, hi darling. Coco's mama. We got, Are You Serious? You're back in green, darling. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and welcome new members. And Lois, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Glad you're on. Had an overdose of ALR for a while. Yeah. Foodie's kind of my favorite show because she has the guts. More guts than ALR. She goes to countries and just lays up in their emergency room. Doesn't even have a worry in the world. That's wild.
Intestines and stuff.
I'd be like, I'm going home. I'm done here.
It might go in and out.
I mean, that would be if I was over there doing like Good Samaritan work, like volunteer work. I wouldn't have chased a romance scammer. No. And then sit here in wonky internet trying to make a buck while sweating to death and scratching from bugs and now being treated for parasites. Are you nuts? Foodie, how much more can your organs take? Like, for real.
I know, I need probiotics. They were urging me to eat yogurt. But I don't feel like I can stomach that right now. Like, I don't...
There's not enough probiotics in yogurt. You need to actually get probiotics. But since the Amazon doesn't come to Syria, good luck. Good luck.
I feel like eating yogurt. Maybe it's because the day I got sick, I was eating that yogurt. Even though it's not the cause. I don't know. Hams.
Yeah. She tells her organs, shh. I said shh. Where'd you go? There you are.
Western harsh chemical. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, they do it.
Obviously, she's not gonna lie. She's not a liarton.
Can here. Obviously
they do all they can here. So tell us, like, truthfully, how was it? When you say things like, they do all they can here, what does that mean? No testing, just a guess? Just take this shit. Let us know if you don't feel better.
I'm not, listen, okay?
Meanwhile, everything's breeding, right? Worms, parasites.
We all know.
Sounds like they're trying to finish her off with yogurt. But why didn't Salah translate it like they said you cannot eat any more greasy food? No more. You will die. You can only eat yogurt and fruit. Why didn't he do that? He had a perfect opportunity.
Canada.
Fool.
has so many better things, all right?
Oh, because he knows she'll go home. There it is.
Yes, we know that. I do miss a lot of those things sometimes. I'm not going...
Girl, how's it going? Dodging bullets, dodging parasites, dodging bot flies, dodging their larvae, dodging hole-in-the-floor shitters. You get ready to go home. You're overheating, probably got a boil, no air conditioning. You literally begged to stay in the hospital for air conditioning. They booted you out. You ready to go home yet? We going home yet? Poor Smee.
You know, to stick to water.
Hibista, didn't you give me the Mona? Didn't you send me that? Little No Madness absolutely fell in love with it. Absolutely. If it was up to him, it would have went home with him. Drag this thing out. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm leaving the Mona tag on it. We call him Randy. We named him before Foodie. It's not Kevin. She changed the name. We even have the mug to prove it.
Water? No, it's not the toe drop.
Thank you, Hippieista. Love you.
Doctor.
It's hey hey.
Yeah, dry toast. Well, basically, they do what they can, and, you know...
See, that's the second time she said they do what they can, you know? I have a feeling she ain't feeling better. Token Diva, thank you again for the Canadian maple scented money. We do not want her back in Ontario, Canada, ever. I don't think you have a choice. It's going to happen. She's going to get really sick, bet me.
Obviously, the hospital's not, as you can see from the thumbnail.
You love your Randy the Rooster mug. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for ordering, Eileen.
At all the same, obviously. But, yogurt. Yeah, Crystal, I know. That's another thing. Right away when I told him some of my symptoms, even before he got to the testing about the flu, he said, I think you're going to need to go back on insulin.
No shit. Why'd you take yourself off? And then continue to eat garbage. Foodie, I'm telling you, man, you're going to take yourself out. I don't think she cares, though. I really don't.
So, I have to go see him in a week, but I'll get a lot of message about that because he didn't mention that. I think he wants me, I don't know, but he tested my sugar and he said, I'll test your sugar and see if you need to go back on insulin. And he never told me I need to go back on insulin, so maybe I don't.
Because he's going to see you in a week. And hopefully Salah, I mean, maybe he did tell Salah, and Salah don't want to pay for it. Maybe it's expensive there. I don't know. How much is insulin in Syria? Let me look. Only $25 a month? Oh no, wait a minute. Before the conflict, insulin was often free, but now it can cost a family $25 or more per month. And those people earn less than $100 a month. God, how sad. What a world we live in. That's sad. So, wow, they actually have, what is the diabetes rate in Syria? 12% among females and 11% among males. And there's 400,000 Syrians whose survival depends on insulin. Whoa. Whoa. That is something else. And they're charging them that kind of money.
I don't know.
What are you guys, dogging out another reactor in here? Whatever, you're grown.
C. diff. Okay, normal set. No, it doesn't feel like that at all. It's like, I've had that before. That was like 100 times worse.
Can we all just take a minute and thank God that, I mean, Foodie was 17 when she had her gallbladder removed. 17. And she's had nothing but kidney infections, all these things, and still hasn't changed her ways. Can we just thank God that we cannot relate to her, and that if our doctor said, hey, you got to change your ways, like my husband's doing, you'll change your ways to save your life. I don't want to relate to her. I don't even want to find any way to relate to her. Like, honestly.
Than what I have now. This just, I don't know, feels like a stomach flu, but like, it's awful anyway. So, yay, my first illness in Syria, and I hope it's the last.
You haven't even been there but a month. You literally overate food that your gut has never had environmentally in its body, and you overdid it to the point you are on parasitic medicine. Who goes to another country without proper research, proper vaccinations, and just acts like they're in Canada? I mean, look how many people get sick on cruises. And that's like the norovirus, right? Some do get bacteria. Thank you, Emily, for being a member for 4 months of the Willies. Congrats on 10K. Thank you. Oh my God, I owe it to you guys, not me. Thank you. Like, people go over to Mexico, and what do they call it? Montezuma's Revenge when they get on the plane. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they get sick.
I don't want to go. So basically, like, they
Good for you, Dax.
had to. I don't have C. diff right now.
Why are you over here telling me that bad seed poisoned her kid? You got a boner for bad seed? Then go over there and take it out on her. What the hell am I going to say about it? I don't know anything about her. You just spreading gossip? Okay. We'll wait. Just kidding. Knock that shit off. Grow up.
But I had C. diff before when I
We're
was
talking about Foodie and her parasites.
I got it from the hospital. Usually when you stay in the hospital, you can get that very easily, unfortunately.
What, insulin? Because nobody over there can afford it, so you're going to buy it up? Back it up. I got to hear this.
I had C. diff before when I got it from the hospital. Usually when you stay in the hospital, you can get that very easily.
You can get C. diff from being in the hospital? Is that what she's saying? You got Montezuma's Revenge on a drive back from Mexico? Never again. I don't blame you. I just hear the stories and I'm not interested. Sorry, honeybees, you accidentally got timed out because it was moving quick and she went to click and, it's a whole... I've never heard of getting C. diff from a hospital. I worked in one. What? All right, research and development team. Hold on. Isn't it a bacteria? Kinda, I'm 60 in it. It's through contact with the spores of the C. diff bacteria. Oh my God. Taking certain antibiotics can disrupt the healthy bacteria in the gut, making it easier for C. diff to grow and cause infection. And aren't you put on antibiotics like 4 or 5 times a year, Foodie? Huh? And you're on them again? Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately. I'm going to follow up for sure. Yeah, I'm going to ask him to follow up with
I
that.
don't know anything about bad seed and her child. Why isn't this stuff just reserved to discuss with bad seed? Why do I look like I know anything about any of this? You just want it to look bad in my chat. Oh, you know what No Madness Life was doing over there? Is that what you're going for? Because I don't understand the logic. Explain the logic. And I'm addressing it because I'm not going to be rumored about. I just hit 10K. You trying to destroy that? Is that what we're doing? That's insanity. It is.
That for sure, goat seed, because yeah. The thing is Salah didn't get sick at all.
Why didn't Salah get sick, but the whole house went down? And supposedly she sleeps with Salah. Isn't this odd? How did he not? Yeah, I know, they're stirring up shit. That's why I'm addressing it verbally, right? Because then they say, whatever you grown-ups are doing here in the chat, it'll be blamed on me. So I'm being straight up. You don't like a creator? Take it out with them. Fight with them. Go on. Get in their chat. Tell them all about themselves. That's just stupid. It's called sabotage. I'm well aware. I'm 60 for fuck's sake.
Barbecue beef.
Salah had the takeout. He didn't even eat the food. He seen Foodie in there cooking. He goes, yeah, not for me. I'm good. Or because he was already on antibiotics because of the toe. Because of the toe. He was protected. He had a shield. Plus, he's probably drinking tequila. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
Lily, you don't want to know. Why do I tell you guys these things? Why would
I
I
don't know, Foodie.
say that?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Lish.
Ugh.
Why would I say barbecue sauce? I'm such an idiot. Like, I'm so gross sometimes. Well, I don't know what's wrong with me.
I don't have all day to tell you.
No. Why would
Oh,
I-
and he doesn't eat vegetables, but they were laying on top of the food. Can we be honest? Remember she cut the peppers and all that, laid it on the food?
do that? Really? Screw Ozempic bees? Oh, I don't know, bees or bite, but anyways.
Yeah, he probably saw that Woozy or whatever it's called. He saw Foodie making it. That's when he's like, nah.
I'm just resting.
I'll just eat this bag of chips.
And
Dino nuggies and fries, please.
taking it easy because I'm starting to feel, I'm feeling way better than I was, but I still queasy and thick barbecue sauce.
How long's she been on antibiotics?
No, that was when I had my kidney infection. It's not like that, but it's, no, it's not like that was bad.
That can make you hallucinate and shit. Like, for real. Remember all that time she had a backache? I clocked it. I said, no, honey, you got a kidney infection. That's what's going on. and she refused to go in. And then it got really bad. Yeah, that's what she does.
No, I didn't see that, Breezy's. I didn't even check around YouTube in forever.
Please.
I don't know, Lisa.
No, she's supposedly they sent her home with an IV in.
I didn't stay in the hospital. Basically, I just went there and
Listen,
there was one small AC unit in the main office, and that's where you got to go to like. So I sat there. I'm like, can I just stay here for like a minute, and just like.
no, you didn't. Nobody speaks English. Shut it.
Sit in the
You thought it, but you didn't say it.
AC because the rest of the hospital didn't have any.
That's what happens to you when you use a child, one of God's precious children, to grift money. You see? Remember when you grifted money and then you got scratched by a cat? You still don't get this, do you? He's watching your ass.
I was like, oh, I feel so bad. I know, like, people here probably don't really give a crap about AC like we do. And, you can't miss something you never had on.
Wow, that was almost insulting. Right? That was almost insulting. You are 4 times the size you're supposed to be. So you're like, well, how can you miss something you never had? Like luxury? Like electricity? Is that what you're going to say next? That's a little insulting. Because you can just go home.
Honestly.
She is condescending.
Can't. But, basically, they had to put in a IV line, okay, in my hand.
It's because they can't find a vein. My God. You can look at my arm right now. Look at that. See that, Foodie? And definitely on the back of my hand, right? You can see them. I can tip my arm down, and you can see the veins show up. That's because it's not covered in insulation this thick. Nobody's digging like that for a vein. They're like, fuck it. We'll go the top of her foot. Nope, can't go there. That's all swolled up. Guess we'll do the hand.
Hi, Change Bin's wife.
She acts like... I mean, they're going to look at you and find the first place where they could possibly even see the outline of a vein.
They have insulin, yeah. He's like, yeah, we have insulin. He looked at me like I was stupid.
They didn't speak English.
I never heard of that. No, Kit Kat. It's, no.
Everyone in... G. Taylor says, everyone who sees Foodie in Syria is thinking, what the F? Then they see Salon, they go, oh, okay, we got it. Wink, wink. As he's carrying air conditioners and fucking solar, right? She's taking up resources in the hospital. Right. I can't.
But I would say the Kuwait one is not that much better, honestly, to be honest.
No, they were wearing, like, their street clothes, not scrubs.
It makes the ER in Ottawa like look like a palace, but I'm not gonna make like bad
You just did.
comments about it because
You just did.
That's the reality. That's how they live. It's not by choice. Hospital doing hospital reviews. Hey, Winston. So I thought it was a bit weird, but the nurses were like, I guess it's custom here. They can. You have, instead of waiting an hour for the IV drip, they gave me something to like stop. Like he gave me an ultrasound and.
Did they think she was pregnant? Why the hell did they give her an ultrasound? They ruling it out? Did they think she was in labor? What's happening? Why did they give her an ultrasound? Of what? Your head? I would. Is there a brain in there? Why are you in Syria? You're a Canadian? Do they think it was a tumor? One of them big ones with the teeth and the hair trapped in her abdomen? They think they were going to be on a documentary? Oh, perhaps.
There was some swelling in my stomach, I guess, lining
It's called the liver.
or something. I don't know. So they gave me something through IV that was going to stop that and help with bacteria in my stomach.
Parasites.
And then they gave me hydration fluid, and that would have taken an hour. So they said, okay, go home. I'm like, go home? What? I'm not going home. I'm staying here. Like, what if it doesn't?
You can't talk to those people like that. Are you stupid? They'll just push you and the gurney out the door. I'm not going home. Are you stupid?
Work. I know it's going to stop working.
Wait, she's on. You look, yeah. We've missed your face, Foodie. How are you, darling? Darling, tell us. You're a skinny legend.
Hi, guys. Sorry about that. It might cut in and out.
Where are we? Where'd you get this furniture? Is it Aztec? What is this, the 90s?
It might cut in and out. Okay. Anyways, so we find a hook to put the IV because we don't have an IV pole, so you gotta compromise.
Wait a minute. So you carried your IV bag home, and then you hung it on a hook. What a burden. Was she jealous because Salah had foot surgery and everybody was pandering to him? So she had to one-up him with a Parasite and bring home her IV bag? This is great.
And, hey, Nicole. Hey, Liz Fairy.
Yeah, it looks like we're in a new bunker.
Oh, hold on.
What?
I gotta turn it off because it's gonna, you know.
What?
Then, so go home, take the IV. Hi, Carefree.
She brought the IV home.
Sure enough, it's not dripping, okay? Hey, Mashboo, 65.
What do you mean? So the drip quit working? What'd you clowns do?
Well, yes.
I haven't seen an IV yet.
My type 2 is not managed well, obviously.
Your diabetes not being managed well. Big fucking surprise. She's live again?
So, yeah, you guys, I know you guys were right about that. I have to follow up with that because I went to the hospital to get my sugar tested and then some other tests.
Uh-huh.
And,
Uh-huh.
like urinalysis and everything.
Uh-huh.
So no drip. So we have to go back. Like, no choice. The IV thing was out of my hand. Like, it was the vein.
So it pulled out.
It was out of the vein. So they set up another one in my other hand. And I just stayed there. So took a while, but.
Oh, so she didn't go home. Do you think she pulled on it so they would keep her so she could stay in the air conditioning because she's so effing miserable? I do.
Anyways.
Most hospitals don't have a 7-inch needle to puncture that skin. Is that reserved for leather? When they practice with the 7-inch needle, IV needle, is that on leather and not like orange skin?
Did Willy Wonka buy your blood? That's a good one. That's actually a good one.
No, it was dumb.
No, they did the IV at the hospital, taped it, and then, you know, hey, Belle. A cannula? What is that? Oh, yeah, the cannula came out. You know that long thing that goes in your vein? But you know what? Syria Hospital, I will say, is the only place where they've only had to they found my vein every single time.
It was the top of your hand. Can you find my vein? Are we going to play Where's Waldo? I can see 3 easily. It's the top of your hand. You can see them through the skin. They couldn't find one here. Here. They weren't even going to try. By the time they tied off the arm to get the blood to pump into the vein here, right? Your hand would have turned blue by the time the vein even showed up.
Oh, and like my veins are so hard to find.
I wonder why.
And especially
You're like a damn pillow top mattress.
When you're dehydrated, they just checked my hand. Okay, here we go. Do you know how many nurses it took at the
Oh my God, you're such a dainty. Your hands are so dainty. These people are professionals there. Everybody go to Syria the next time you need an IV put in.
Ottawa ER to find my veins. So I know I told Salah that. I said they don't usually ever send people home. But when you think about it, what they use...
Some people do go home on an IV drip. Foodie.
Usually do is they send people home on IV sometimes, and a nurse will come do it. But I said, so who's going to take the IV out? And
Salah with his dirty fingers.
Someone here was like, that's easy, no problem. And I guess it is. You just take it out, but you got to put pressure. I don't know.
How about a YouTube video, Foodie? So dramatic. So you crapped yourself into dehydration. You got to one-up his toenail, don't you? You couldn't stand people. How's your foot? How's your toenail? Did you get your stitches out, Salah? She actually got jealous.
It's obviously not like the West, obviously, but you know what? It seems to have got the job done because I'm on the mend. So, thank God for that.
Wow. Just looking for the Hallmark cards. So every time she goes live now, let's see. Hold on. That one's almost over. Is she even live? Are you lying to me? Did somebody lie to me? Did somebody lie to me? Probably. Remember, listen, we hit the 10K. That's going to stir up a lot of envy, okay? Even though it took me 9 years to get here. They don't think like that. They're going to troll you. They're going to, I don't know. They're going to stir up shit in your chat to make you look bad. It's a thing. It's YouTube. It ain't my first rodeo. But we have to stay on top of things, folks, because we've built this community, and we ain't letting some rotten eggs ruin it. She ain't live. I knew it was a lie. Good thing I didn't fall for it. Anyway, back to her yapping. Thank you, Swimming Mermaid. Love you.
Buffering? It's going to buffer sometimes.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Veins are loud and proud. YouTube lover.
What did Whitey Lover say?
Your veins are loud and proud.
Oh, you're a genius, Whitey Lover. I need me some Syria doctoring. Right, listen. That's not the way to lose 10 whole pounds.
YouTube lover.
Through your bung Julio into a hole in the floor. Dude, I walked like over 10 miles this weekend. I slept 9 hours straight last night. I closed my eyes. Next thing you know, I woke up. It was 7 a.m. Didn't even dream. Tonight, I'll do the same. Yeah, she lost 10 pounds of fluid because they give you an IV. Well, no, let's talk about it. Before she dehydrated, she wasn't shoveling in all the sodium every 2 hours because she couldn't eat. So her body was the cells were opening and they were free at last to release all the sodium trapped, right? Her body was like, oh, while she's sick, let's get rid of all this, right? I'm feeling bad for the parasites. I'm feeling bad for the parasites.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Thank you, Belle. It's okay. I'm keeping...
Hold up. She got in that ugly pink shirt that she always swears she's lost weight in. It's hilarious. Hold on. I'm here for it.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. The internet is really not good.
Wait, the internet cut you off? Oh, wait a minute. The camera on has nothing to do with the internet, right? Is this the Syrian government interrupting her camera? Could it be through a track? Through YouTube even? What if YouTube won't even let her camera? Wait, what's happening? We couldn't get so lucky. That's creepy. It keeps shutting her camera back off. Do you think it's YouTube? Oh my God, can you imagine if YouTube is on it?
Good.
It shuts off every time she turns around, even to talk.
Anyways.
Or she's hiding a new kitten. No, it would meow. Kittens meow. No, I'm just thinking the live streaming. Not videos. What video did she post? What am I missing out on? What a weekend. I take a weekend off and I miss so much. Hold on. What video did she post? I was so trying to catch up with the Amber Lynn shit. Oh, here it is. I lost weight. Oh, we got to see this. Come on now. Hold on. Let me get it up. Oh my God. She's even got a smug smile. You know what's sad? 10 pounds, Foodie. You know you could keep going, right? Then we'll end up seeing that damn leopard print dress. She'll want to go home. Zebra print. She'll want to go home. Start wearing the mini bodycon dresses. Hold on. Here it is. Look at her. No filters here, folks. That IV cleared her skin up and all. All right. It's your story. Oh, yeah, you're a skinny legend. When did you grow a ball sack? What's this? What? Yeah, that's not a filter. Get out of here. Oh my God. I can't with these divas. I can't. Hilarious. The football balls clap, clap, clap. And the football balls clap, clap, clap. I can't with these two. Go on. Girl, bye.
Bees.
Swimming mermaid. That's at least 20 pounds, Foodie. You're almost to the 115 pounds you should be at 5 foot tall. Almost. You only got 300 more to go. You can do it. Did you see how long her fingers were? Sorry.
Well, I feel like yeah, for sure.
Make it clap, clap, clap. You're right.
Sure, Definitely, yes. But, I feel like I was starting to eat way too much KFG.
That's where I think the parasite came from. And then she started making food in the kitchen with Noor. The first dinner. right? She was in the kitchen with Nor, cutting up an onion. That's when the transmission began. Her touching the onion, right? And all the other food, right? So then the next day or the day after, Nor started not feeling well. Then the children went down. Everybody went down. I think it was the KFG that Foodie got solo, all on her own, and then transmitted it through the food. Cooking in the kitchen with Foodie.
So moving away from KFG will be nice.
And then she felt so bad. Or the whole thing was so bad, they were forced to move before they even moved into the new house. We're making shit up. We love it. We like to create speculations on our soap opera. So if you're new here, it's just sass and comedy. It's not even that deep. We have no feelings except for this is our show. We stand in solidarity. Maybe because of the expired chicken. KFG's gonna miss her.
So yeah.
And she don't wash her hands.
I've been eating
I've been eating like you know. So she was eating the KFG every single day. It's the only fast food there. She was eating it every day. Listen to this. Listen.
KFG will be nice. So yeah. I've been eating
Right there. I've been eating it like you know. Every day. That's where she got it from. Not that woman's cooking. Not that woman's kitchen. She got it from the KFG.
diabetes accountability
Where'd you go?
beast for it's August 1st. No, Maggie, it's gonna be a while. Before anything happens. Hey Meller, before they can rebuild this country, and I don't know if they're gonna get
decades.
Hey Vulgar. I'm not losing my life.
You might. You might. This ain't a movie, Foodie.
What you're asking me, I don't have to do this. And I know I don't. It's just that
you're not healthy enough to do this. That's the point. You are not healthy enough to do this.
The Survivor shows, my cat and my husband are here,
and your mom, your sister, and all the people you grew up with are in Canada. What's your point?
And the people, we've come to know, Salah's family also, they're like family now. And
so bye, Shmi. Bye, sis. Until I have a crisis. Adios.
Yeah.
My husband.
It's, inshallah, it's not going to be forever, okay? This is
But that's your family. What do you mean it's not going to be forever? What are you talking about?
A time where I'm, I do, because I'm so spoiled.
Because you're so spoiled, what? What do you mean spoiled? By what? That's also condescending. You have all these people you've met, you consider them family, but there's gonna come a point where I might want air conditioning and I gotta peace out. That's condescending and they can't go anywhere? Honestly.
I feel like, do you guys find that, do you guys feel like...
She's back on camera. Let's see if it happens again.
Look at some of my...
Look at you. You still look like a toad on a lily pad. It was 10 pounds, Foodie. Stop.
My Kirsch?
It's not flat, Foodie. I can almost see your rib cage.
What do you think?
I can't with these girls. So you don't feel bloated because you didn't eat, I don't know, 30,000 milligrams of sodium today doesn't mean, just because you don't feel miserable and bloated and sick, just because you actually feel good, I can't. She's wiggling her hoof. Her legs are still spread apart. She lost 10 pounds. Do you feel like you're losing your mind sometimes when you try to talk logic? You know what? Maybe we should just go along with the insanity. Would that be more fun? I think so. I'm beginning to believe. Look at you, girl. Slap. Looking like a snack. Woof, woof. There you go. That actually feels better.
But I should be sick more often. No, I'm just joking.
10 pounds is an IBS session. Right? What did Dax say? Good God. Oh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I think you're the typhoid Mary of the Middle East. Oh my God. Your mouth to God's ears, right? She just shoved us in her pigeon in real time. Yeah. Oh, her seal. Right. Real time. Mm-hmm. Was there cushions on the floor? Of course there was. Does she know that Canada won't permit entry right now due to the investigation? She hasn't paid any taxes since moving to Kuwait. Where'd you get that from? Is she a fugitive? What's happening?
So I hope that things improve for Syria. I do. But they didn't weigh me. You know, I weighed myself today. I lost 5 kg since being sick.
Hold the fuck on. What do you mean they didn't weigh you? Who prescribes medication without a proper weight? Foodie, were you in one of those beds? You didn't even know it? Nah, they're not that technology savvy where they just push the button, right? Like a flatbed, and they get your weight with or without your consent. They can't give you antibiotics without your weight. They can't give you medicine without weight. I feel like you got Doogie Howser minus the MD. You were on a stretcher. A Dr. Now bed. Yeah, exactly.
Sick. I've lost a lot. Yeah. I know. It's the sweating every single day. I've been eating, you know, I haven't been eating. I really haven't.
Lies.
So I got to be careful because today's the first time I had some breakfast.
Right.
I had.
So you learned you could fast for 5 days without having a panic attack? So why don't we just carry on? Try the full 30. See what happens. It's the Kuwaiti officials who are in talks with both Canada and Syria. Yeah, you keep writing words, but how do you know this? How do you personally know this information? I need to be able to look it up. I need to be able to see it. Or we're just, shooting the shit. You got your shirt today. You're welcome, Pat. Wow, that took too long for me. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Well, it was a first print. That's why. That was a first print. Because the piggy blowing the bubble gum has always been on a sweatshirt. That was the first time I put it on a t-shirt. Didn't you get the piggy? I think you did, right? You're in Kuwait. You got tea? Where did you learn this tea? Are you one of the people? Come on now. You don't have to give up what you do. You just got to tell me that you got straight up. I'm on the military base. How did you get this info? Is she in trouble? Did you look up some intel? Holy shit. Come on. I figured she wasn't paying taxes anyway. Because when she was in Kuwait, she didn't even file for those 2 years. And we know that's a fact. Baby got back. Canada, don't do shit if you don't pay taxes. I know, that's what I hear. They're really lax. She might get investigated for the Syrian passport, right? But if Kuwait got involved, now think about this. If Kuwait contacted and had talks with Canada, it's different. Because she was in their country she helped finance Salah's illegal ventures. Oh, no wonder why he fled. We figured he was up to no good. So now.
Well, that's the thing, Jen. Like, I find in that.
Fuck off. I didn't even click the button, you spirit, you demon. Anyway, we figured there's going to be some sort of money laundering from her Canadian bank to his bank account. And if anything illegal is going on, she will be held responsible. Money laundering. There's other things. I don't know if Syria knows. She said she has a Syria stamp in her passport. They're both in big trouble. So they both are stuck in Syria? Her Canadian bank account can be frozen. They can also reach out to YouTube. Yep. It could have been this. Oh. International crimes, yes. Money laundering. Yeah. Bank fraud. Yeah. We like to speculate. If you're new here, then we kind of like to make things more interesting than they are. And espionage and money laundering and bank fraud would be right up there with a good time. You think it's already frozen? So when she goes over across the border, we're going to get a rager? We'll find out. 19 days. Oh, but she won't get paid till a Monday because the 21st will be a Friday or a Thursday. What is it? I can only imagine when that day comes. Hold on. So the 21st is a Thursday. Okay, she'll get paid on a Friday. 2 weeks. Wait. There's the 8th, the 15th, then the 22nd. 3 weeks. And if she don't get money in her account because they froze her bank account, O-M, blow up G. There's no better place to be than Girl World. PayPal's flagged too because of the Sasa thing. They never learn. She's an international incident. Facts. No money? That means no AC, no food, no way home.
That picture, I look big, like bigger. But then today I was just like, yeah, maybe
Skinny legend, move on.
maybe water weight, I don't know.
You think? Or how about your intestines? Why do you think they did an ultrasound? You were swelled up. They're like, that's all food? They had to do an ultrasound. They thought you had one of them 20-pound tumors with teeth and hair. Anyway, FW, thank you so much. And for the super chat. Congratulations on 10K subs. Still in shock. Still in shock. For real.
So, 5 kg, I don't know, like 10 pounds. It should be black, yeah, because the internet, you know. Swag daddy. Yeah, I know, right? No,
Swag Daddy, he's over there entertaining the crowd.
look it, like it used to be.
Even if it's fake tea, it's coming for her. I told her months ago, and she said she doesn't need to worry about. Oh, right, is, and then she blocked you. She should be worried. Look at, we're back on camera, folks. Now what? She's got to show her belly again to Swag Daddy.
This used to be like you would see my rolls in this. But
Still do, but why you pick this shirt? Put on that green one that looked like a freaking sausage casing that you wore in your kitchen that one day making endomi.
Timu shirt, I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but
That's the one you always use to tell people you've lost weight.
Way back. I used to be, you know.
Hey, thanks for the order in my Etsy store. I don't know what was ordered, but thank you.
No? But it might be that, you know, I'm still obviously.
I'm still seeing, Gunther. But good for you. Hopefully it gives you incentive to keep on going. You're going to need to.
Very big, but there is some de-bloating, you know. I noticed in this shirt.
Salah's definitely hiding from something. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. I know it's not possible. It's just like probably water weight and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and the red and white shirt too from Thailand. You ordered a passport holder. I love mine. Actually, my passport's coming. Anyway, I made passport wallets. This one I designed for myself. The vibe. Love it. Chill. So you can put your passport in here, your cards, and your money in here. It's really thick. It's great. But not too thick you can't put it in your purse. So you can lose everything at once. That's my goals. Or, if you're going somewhere, right, you can grab everything at once. I'm out. Which one did you get? It's like a pleather. I love it. And it's cushy. I love it. Are there other photos? Yes. I did some travel ones. Yeah. Well, I refuse to get the real ID, so I know I need a passport. I can't even go across the Canadian border without it. So I want to plan a trip and make sure I have a passport. For the first time in my life at 60, I refuse to comply with digging up everything in my past when I've been living in this state and on this earth for 60 years. I ain't chasing down old shit. Not happening. That it's when the real ID is when you have the star or the bear or whatever state, whatever it is. Ours is a star, right? And that makes your state ID now a federal digitalized ID. No, thank you.
You always lose 5 to 10. I know.
Exactly, G. Taylor. We don't comply. We're Gen X, right? Have a see, Mom.
But
Yeah, exactly. Look at all my Gen X in here. We don't want that. We don't want you to just... No. That's reserved for my state. This is a state ID. State driver's license. I ain't federalizing that.
anyways, I don't care. I just want to get, I just want to feel better and healthy.
Yeah, until you are better and healthy, and then you start eating again.
And
Nobody's doing it in Australia either. Exactly. It's not automatic. You have to actually bring in your birth certificate and all your marriage licenses. Less you're military, then it is automatic. No, it didn't start after 9/11. They put it into play, but nobody ever made it mandatory. and Trump did, and I'm not playing ball. Guess who Salah was speaking with before hooking up with Foodie? Who? We'll wait. Who? Amber? Quirky? Who? Now Quirky's broke. Amber? Dee Dee? Who? We're all guessing. How does baby get back know so much? I don't know. Just play along. Play along. This is fun. It's funner than her turning the camera on just to show her gut. Who? Nobody? Where's baby got back? Come on now. Yeah, I've never had a passport. This will be my first time. Pete? Ramona? They told my husband that his birth certificate wasn't a real one. So we sent for one through his birth state of Wyoming. And guess what? It's the same as the original. See? I got in a fight with the lady at the DMV. Because that's just, oh my God. I cussed a guy out at the zoo. You're welcome. He was being verbally abusive to his daughters. And you're thinking, if you could do that in public, what are you doing in private? Yeah. My husband just shakes his head when that shit happens. He was talking to baby got back? Where did baby go? Don't you drop that shit and then disappear. Hopefully you're typing a paragraph or you got caught up in something real quick and you'll respond in a minute. Until then, I'll tell you how I cussed a guy out. So anyway, here's this big sweat hog, right? Right? He's got on Crocs and he's got heels this thick, all cracked like elephant skin, right? Because he, you can tell he really grooms himself, right? So anyway, his wife, right? She's got her daughters in the stroller, right? His mother's over there on a scooter, right? His mother. So it'd be the grandma. She's over there on a scooter wheel. Don't forget to get me a hot dog, right? Whole white trash moment. And, and I tend to just, my antennas don't go up until they have to. Because technically, I just have resting bitch face. And let's just move the line along. Don't care. I'm trying to give little no madness, something to eat, right? Anywho, so they're right in front of me and my daughter's spouse. Because we're standing there, Mr. No Madness, my daughter, and little No Madness. They're at the picnic table, right? Just keeping him chill. My husband's running him in and out of the aquarium to see the penguins while we stand in line to get some food, which I made the suggestion that we eat at a restaurant before we get to the zoo, but nobody listened. You don't want a zoo hot dog? No shit. Buh. Anywho, so he's standing there. There's another husband and wife standing next to them with one of the wagons. Everybody got a wagon, right? Anyway, he just starts, how old your kid? Blah. And then they're like, 11 months. He's like, don't have two. Don't have two. One's great, but don't have two. He goes, this oldest one. Who fucking says that in front of their kid to break their spirit? Now I'm agitated. I'm like, he did not. He did not just break the spirit of that little girl because he's a big blob, fucking insecure. Yeah, father of the year. What a jerk, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my daughter's spouse going, we already know what that means, right? So then, you got the mama on the scooter. Don't forget my hot dog. I want a hot dog. Then another one. You want a hot dog? You want a hot dog? And I'm like, all right, now you're agitating me. We're fine. Was he talking to Miriam? Leonie, good guess. Miriam Harbawi? Wouldn't that be some shit? Yes, we can see you. Oh, you were typing in something and it wasn't coming up? Okay, that was a YouTube thing. You're going to have to do it in code. Do it in code. Space things, whatever you got to do. We see you now. So for some reason, YouTube was hiding your comment. Work it out. Figure it out. Anyway, so we get all the way up. They go up to their window. We're at our window. And he was just a big white blob, okay? I mean, he even had on bathing suit shorts. We're not at Michigan Adventures. There's no fucking water park. Why you got a bathing suit and Crocs on? You're a grown-ass man. Dressed like one. Anywho. So then, I order my food, and then I go over to... What? That's why you couldn't put it in there. You have to put in Spider Monkey or He Who Shall Not Be Named. We had to block it because he was striking. Well, we've already figured that they know each other. They've been friends somewhere back in the Facebook days. It's a whole thing. We figured that much. Yeah, we said that a long time ago. I feel like the Spider Monkey sent him to destroy her life for the ultimate revenge of trying to put him in jail. Yeah. Dang, I thought you were talking about like a woman that we would know, like Miriam or, right? Yeah, it's all connected somewhere. Anyway, because they're trying to all get over to Canada, right? Start some fuck shit. Scam together. And then they give each other the names, and it's just the whole thing. I had some showing up, too, just because I was reacting to the Spider Monkey. But ever since I quit reacting to him, haven't had a problem. So, yeah. He's got a band of merry thieves of some sort. So, anyway. So, we're up to the window. And I got to go over and get some ketchup for Little No Madness for his little french fries, right? So I go over to where the ketchup is, and guess who's standing there, right? Humpty Dumpty in Crocs, and then his wife. He was, not only that, he was being really mean to her, like talking to her like she's the stupidest woman he's ever met, which when I'm looking at him going, you're lucky you got laid. Like, let's be honest. She should be a snack to you, because I guaranteed you ain't getting another woman, as long as you're on this earth. If she don't leave you with the kids. I was picturing it. She's just like, peace. So anyway, so he's standing there, and he is like, don't touch my fries either, to the girls in the wagon. Those are my fries. Don't touch my fries. Those are my fries. I'm like, they ain't touching your fries, fat ass. So anyway, she comes over next to me to get ketchup. And they are, like, he's this close, and she's this close. Like that. And so after he said that to his daughters, I looked her square in the eyes and said, I would beat his fucking ass. She goes, oh, he's just telling her the fries are hot. I'm like, no, he's not. Well, hi, handsomest puppy in the world. Oh, yes, I did. That little girl's face is the face of an abused child. The defeated look. Why did we even come to the zoo if all you're going to do is ruin everybody's day? Right? Man, when I see that look on a kid, my heart is just, you need somebody to have your back. I did that at the beach. I've done it in the grocery store. Come on now. I just wanted to put the thought in her head. Somebody's watching. We knew that he who shall not be named talked to Sally. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Probably passed Foodie off to married man. Married man passed her off to Salah. And here she is in Syria, probably going to be accused of so many international crimes. Stupidly, because she's not smart. But it'll all trace back to her bank account. So I guess you can only walk around stupid for so long, Foodie. I guess you'll have time in jail to ponder it. And it doesn't look good that you evaded taxes, too. You just look like a criminal now. It's good you did say that to her. Exactly. I want her to know that people are listening and watching. What he's doing is not right. I swear to God. That man, ew. He was just gross. White trash. That little girl is why I'm still on base. She's a target now. Who? No. Are you on base in Syria? Are you on base? No, there's no base in Syria. You're in Kuwait on base. How did the little girl get wrapped into it? How? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Never mind. End of. Zip it. But thank you for your service if you're on base. We ain't turning this show into dark. We're not doing it. Nope. God will protect her. Bet me. God will protect her, or the military, or whatever. The donations. Those donations aren't for her. Unfortunately. Have a mom, right? Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. I know you got to bring the dark to light, but she'll be protected. Scatbot. Clink, clink. Clink, clink. You started a new shawl crochet project for all the time I'll be in the hospital with mother. There you go. Oh, how relaxing, crocheting. I haven't done it in a long time. You had that happen at your register where you're working? Father screaming and getting in his daughter's face. Your father is supposed to be your protector. Your father is supposed to be your protector. And if that mother was allowing her daughters, whether he's their father or not, to be treated like that, have them just lose their faith, I swear to God, I'll be that energy for you, little girl. I know the little girl heard me. I know the mother heard me because she looked me square in the eyes. I said, I would beat his fucking ass. My husband's like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. Hey, at least I left there knowing. Now you know, everybody sees it, and at least your little girl can be like, yeah, do it. Yes, we know school is free there because the heroic hearts, they're the ones that raise the money for special needs kids in Syria to go to school. There's no way that school cost $1,000. Even the stuff we looked into, no. It's horrible. Foodie is going to end up in some sort of lockup situation, or she's just going to disappear. This is not going to be good. I had a mother drag her son by the ear right past my register, out the door and all the way to the car, different times. I would have lost my shit. I really would have. It's not good for me to be around people who abuse animals, or children or animals. Oh, even animals. I get nauseated and I lose all sense of my mouth. Because I always feel like, see something, say something. I was a bartender. Do you know how many deadbeat dads who got their kid for a day, brought them into the bar, made them sit in another bar? Oh, Dad, not another bar. I go, don't worry about it. Dad's going to take you to down by the bay to feed the ducks. Here's some bread. And by the way, you're not getting a drink. You're going to take your daughter down to the bay. I did. I'm still here on this earth, believe it or not, but I did. You were spanked every day. I was never spanked. Bless the beasts and the children. Yeah, sweepstakes, but we got to stick around. Here's the thing. If we keep calling out their bad behavior towards children and animals in girl world, then guess what? They don't get to fly under the radar. They don't get to keep this behavior up because they know we're watching. They know we will expose it. They know people will call the authorities. They know this, they know this, they know this. You're actually helping kids and animals by staying in touch. It sucks. But look at people that go out there and rescue animals from puppy mills because they got a phone call. Look at the people that find puppies and kittens left in dumpsters on the side of it. If you don't watch that stuff, you'll never even be aware driving down the road. And listen, sometimes it has to be exposed for more people to get involved. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, can you imagine the children or the animals going through it? You got to step up. The only way to change this world and stop this, it's got to be stopped. Foodie does have the possibility to do things for her. She has a donate button. But no, Shalaz got her grifting. She'll do anything for him. Even probably go to jail. And will he care about her? No. He's using her. In fact, it's all on her. Did you see the family on camera? Nope. Did you see Salah on camera? Nope. Just Foodie. She's going to go down for everything. That's how stupid she is. And she don't listen to any of us. So, we got to at least say, we told you. Right? That's what we got to say. We told you so. But you didn't listen. They're so dumb. Her and Amberlynn. It looks like he's fixing for her to take the fall in Syria because he ain't coming on camera. Now, I won't let anyone hurt an animal or a child in my face. Not even their feelings. Piece of shit. I was talking loud enough. He ain't even a dad. He's an insecure coward. Who talks to their daughter like that? You build your daughters up. You make them feel like they're special, and nobody can ever treat your daughter like that. If you're treating your daughter like that, you're a coward piece of shit. You build them up. Only insecure people tear down kids. Because they're weaker than you, right? And they depend on you. What a perfect target. Loser. He better hope they don't have foot recognition tech. With that ugly ass toe. Right? Sounded like your dad. Wouldn't you have loved to heard a stranger talk like that? When you were a kid so you could just smirk? At least a smirk? Like, you loser. I did. I basically told the woman, you're a loser too. You let a man talk to your daughters like that? Their own daddy? Okay, you're mother of the year. I was the only one in my family to stand up. Me too. I've always been that way. Keep her in your prayers. We will. Oh, don't worry about her. Don't worry about her. She's a chosen one. She's one of God's children. Nothing going to happen to her. God is not going to allow that to happen. I've prayed for that little girl since the day she put her on camera. Since the day Foodie put her on camera. She's good. Yeah, that's messed up. God, I was so mad. In my brain, I kept thinking, say one more word, you fat, ugly fuck. Say one more word to that little girl that demeans her more. Just say one more word. And then the French fries, that's what set me off. My mom didn't know he talked to me like that. This guy was doing this in public. Can you imagine how he talks to them in private? Crazy. Anyway, I'm going to go. That was my double feature of the day. I am going to chill now. Relax. Foodie's now been gone for 2 more days, besides putting that little girl up again on her community post, which I do not recommend. Foodie, please take that down. Please. You are actually exposing and exploiting a child to prove that you're not a liar? Really? That's what you do? I'm so glad you don't have kids. Because you put yourself in front of kids. You don't put them in front of you. So, and, you're doing it all wrong, Foodie. All wrong. All right, guys. I love y'all. Have a good night. Thank you for the super chats, the memberships earlier today. Thank you for everything. The 10K subs. I really appreciate you. And we will continue. That's a fuzz. Don't think it's some fairy. It was literally a fuzz. Probably Tigsy hair. And thank you all. I could never reach 10K subscribers without you. And we will have just an exciting night of helping something to do with animals or kids. Once I get the donate button from YouTube, get the good to go. I will research it. I will make sure your money is not spent on CEOs, okay? Because that's another issue I get. I want 100% to go towards what you're donating to, all right? All right, guys, I love y'all. Thank you again. Love you. Bye now. Bye.